Hi y'all, it's me. I'm back this week to do the drawing for challenge number 53 that's held over at www.myscraproom.ning.com. The link is down below. For those who don't know, it's a free Ning site. We have a forum, gallery, videos, photos, chat room. We have my weekly challenge. We have 6 swaps that we host monthly, and they are open at the moment for signups until the end of the month. We also started a new thing where I have a guest designer come in, and the first person we had was Bona, Live Love Scrap here on YouTube. Thanks, Bona. And my next designer is lined up for April, and oh my gosh, you guys are going to want to be there. So make sure to keep your eye open for that. And so anyway, there's a lot of fun. You can enter a challenge when you join. However, you are not eligible to win a prize until you've completed your 30-day membership, and then you must be active during that 30 days. I don't want people just coming in just to win a prize. So being active means participating in swaps and chat room and forum and galleries and all of that. So with that said, there's a couple other things I need to go over really quickly. Easter is next Sunday, and I may be not home in time to do the drawing when I normally do. If I am not, I will have someone close the challenge for me at 8 o'clock, and then I will come home and do the video as soon as I possibly can. There's a good chance I will be here, so I'm not too worried about it, but just wanted to give you that heads up in case. The other thing I need to tell you is I have pre-recorded the next part of this video because there was too much in the prize and the tutorial to show you right now. So I did it earlier today, and I'll just add it on. Please be sure and watch the entire video, because even though I say goodbye after the second part, there's a portion there where I say goodbye, I still came back because I'd forgotten to include something. So with that said, let me show you what this week's challenge was. And oh my gosh, go check out challenge 53 at my scrap room, even if you don't want to ever go back again, just to see what these people do. I mean, the women are amazing, and everybody's came out so differently from each other. They had to do this desk organizer, and everybody's looked different. Everyone configured their boxes differently. They're so cool. I had a blast making mine. I think I would want another one at some point. Anyway, mine reads Tool Shed on it, and I have a tutorial for this on last week's video if you happen to want to know how we did this or how we made them. And anyhow, what's really great about these organizers is they hold your glue like upside down, so you can have it at the ready when you need it to. And also your small stickles and little bottles can fit upside down in here, which are really nice. They don't get buried down in there and you have to dig through. So it's a really nice organizer. So come check it out and see what everyone's done. Oh, and I'm going to go ahead and did I show you the prize they're winning? I think I better. I don't know if I did. If I did, I'm repeating myself. But let me show you what they're going to win. I couldn't exactly I couldn't film it now because it's way too much stuff. So let me put up a picture. Okay, sorry, I'm so confuzzled. Okay, let's go ahead and pick this week's winner. As always, I wish you all could win, but I can only have one winner, and so I wish you good luck, and let's find out who this week's winner will be. And I have it right here, and this week's winner is Jackie. Oh my gosh, Jackie, you won. Way to go, Jackie. Okay, so congratulations, Jackie. I will get in touch with you, and I'm sorry that everyone didn't win. I wish you all could have, because y'all did so great, but let me leave you here with come and visit us on Scrap Room and participate in Challenge 54. It's going to be an awesome prize and a fun challenge, so we'll see you there. Congratulations, Jackie. I'll be in touch with you. Bye for now. Hi, y'all. It's me. You just finished watching the drawing for the winner of Challenge 53. And congratulations to the winner. I am actually pre-recording this particular part of the video because it's too much to do in one day with the challenge and everything. There's so much work involved in the challenges each week, from the gathering the gift to making a sample, a tutorial, videos, writing up the instructions, posting everything. It's just a lot to do. So I'm pretty pooped out today because it took me most of my day to do this. And so if I'm not my chipper self, I apologize. I'm a bit tired today. So anyway, this particular prize for Challenge 54 is going to be spring theme related. So if you saw my video, by the time you see this, so a couple of days ago, you would have seen a haul video I did, and it was some gorgeous stuff I found shopping, and so I want to share some of that with this week's winner. So let me start off with this portion of the prize. You're going to get a chipboard book, a butterfly shape. Again, everything's spring themed, so keep that in mind. These beautiful acrylic flowers, some small paper pink roses, these fabric roses that are in pink here, some blue paper roses, excuse me, I'm tired, some cream paper roses, lavender paper roses, and then my favorite pink ones. And these are lovely. And also stay tuned because there will be a tutorial after this, by the way. Okay, that's part one. And part two, let me grab this. You will be receiving so many trims that I have laid them out here, but you can't see them all, so I'll just pick them up one by one to share with you. And I don't measure, I just pull and cut. That's what I do. So these are my favoritist. Oh, they're little flat back pearls in white, and they're gorgeous, and they're very tiny. So you'll be getting a bunch of those. And these are some new ones I just got, and these are in a soft blue color, and they're like flat peas, if you will. I don't know. They're not exactly a flat back pearl because they're not, but they're very cute. So you'll be getting a bunch of that one. You'll be getting these teardrops in mint green, these beautiful flowers in pink, the white teardrop shape, this new one that I just got, which is in pink, and I love it. It's beautiful. Soft too, actually. You'll be getting this square one in cream. You'll be getting the square one in pink. Pretty. You'll be getting some of this drop loop trim that I got last time. Beautiful. Some pink teardrops. Really pretty. And you'll be getting the square in blue. You'll be getting these peach, I guess peach colored heart trim. Beautiful. And you can see I'm pretty generous. I give you quite a bit for your efforts and your challenge. And then of course there's the leaf ones that I just got in pink. So you'll be getting those. And then there's the third part. There's a lot of embellishment. So I think this is an awesome prize. I would love to win it. And I'm going to make you work hard. I don't want you guys just to slap something together just to get a chance. I really would appreciate it if you did put your heart into this one. You know, as do all of them, because, you know, it shows a reflection on you. So it's good if you do extra good for this. Okay, these are some of the goodies you're going to get, and I know you can't see these all either. I'm going to share with you these blue, they're plastic flowers. You're going to be getting these green and pink aluminum roses right here. These beautiful green gems. Then there's, I'm going to lift up my board because there's a lot of little charms. I got some of those from my friend Candy, so I'm sharing some with you, and then I pulled out some from my stash as well. So aren't they lovely? They're all spring themed, even the bonnet. Okay, and then you're getting some of these milk glass, they're actually plastic I believe, but they're so pretty, flowers in blue. You're getting one each of these beautiful printed beads, and they're printed on both sides, which is lovely. You're going to get some of the little jingles, the little pink jingle bells right there. You'll be getting some of these beautiful dangles. I know you couldn't see these well in my haul video, but now that they're out of the packages, they're easier to see. And these are, actually, I don't think you'll be able to see these either. These are roses, and they're so lovely. And they're beads, so they have a hole down the center. You'll be getting some of these little bitty butterflies right there. Little bitty butterflies. You'll be getting my favorite. You'll be getting these heart-shaped dangles, and they're in several colors, so you're getting all of those that you see there. Beautiful. And look at these things. Oh my gosh, they are so pretty. They sparkle so nice, and you're getting all of those. And they're just a beautiful bling surrounded by a plastic silver coating. And they have holes in them too, so you can do dangles or whatever. You're getting the same thing in the flowers right here in the various colors that I got. And then you'll be receiving 5 of these flat pink ones. You'll be getting, let me see if I can bring this up closer. You'll be getting these little ones right here that I showed in my video, right there. And then last but not least, to complete this prize package, you'll be getting this stamp right here, which is a little springtime flowers and stuff. So I thought that was kind of cute. So there you have it. That's the prize package. Now I need to ask you to hold on a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to put that other stuff away and prepare for the tutorial portion. Okay, so what we're going to be making in honor of spring, Easter, which is next Sunday, by the way, is a basket. If you're not celebrating Easter, it's okay. You can do a spring theme or vice versa. Whatever you want is up to you. There will be other requirements, as always, so please be sure and check on the Ning site for the other requirements. And I'm really picky. I want you to follow them all. That's part of the challenge. And please put your heart into it. Don't just slap something together just so you can be entered. Make it nice. It shows a reflection of you and what you're creating. And also I get to see your growth as a crafter. I mean, like I tell you many times, that's what I love about my challenges, that I see immense growth in a lot of you as crafters as you're participating. So please do your best job for me. So anyway, this is what we're going to be making. We're going to be making a basket, and excuse all the different things. I just wanted to show you different ways of doing this. However, there is 2 different ways you can do it. You can do it where it's straight up like this, or you can do it where it's folded over like this piece right here. You can see there it's folded over. So that's depending on how you want your basket to turn out. And I'll show you those in just a minute as soon as we get through this part. So you're going to use a 10.5 by 10.5 piece of cardstock. You can use patterns, you can use solid, you can do whatever you want to do. That's totally up to you. It doesn't matter to me what you do. We're going to be scoring this at 1, at 3, 7.5, and 9.5. Then you're going to rotate the paper and repeat the same thing. 1, 3, 7.5, and 9.5. There you go. I will switch this over to a paper where I actually drew the lines on, because I would like you to see how it should look when you're done. The only difference is I've already pre-cut some corners so you won't see the lines all the way, but your paper should look like that on this side. This section that I've scribbled out, you're not going to be needing. We're going to cut that away, and we're going to do that on all the 4 corners. Now I've already gone ahead for, sake of video, went and cut those 3, and now I'll cut this last corner with you. We don't need those. Be sure that when you make your cuts, when you make your creases, when you do your scoring, that your lines are really clean. Your projects look so much nicer when you take the time to really do a good job with that part of it. It shows a finished product better. The next step we're going to do, let me move this out of the way because I won't need it for the moment, is we're going to take a ruler if you need to. I don't think this step for me is necessary, but I will show you it anyway for those of you who are not confident with eyeballing things. From this corner of this square to this corner, down here, of this square, we need to draw a diagonal line. And you can go ahead and do that on all the 4 corners if you need it. I'm going to just eyeball it because I'm good with eyeballing stuff. I like to do eyeballing. It saves me a lot of time. So you're just going to go ahead. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. I don't know if I am. I wasn't looking. You're going to go ahead and do that on all four. Oops, I didn't get in there enough. All four corners. Okay. Now that that part's done, we don't need these little triangles. You can dump those. You need to come back in here, and you can either do this with a, I prefer to score it. You can do it however you want. I'm lining my ruler up between this corner and this corner right here because I want to put a score mark right here in this triangle, right in the center. And you can either use a scoring tool like this one or a bone folder, or back of a knife, back of scissors, whatever you can. You just want to make sure there's a mark there. We did this on another project before. So I'm going to go ahead and do this on all my four sides so I can have it ready. And you just go ahead and you give it a little mark because you're going to be finger pleating those areas there, finger pinching them like we did on another project. Now that we've got that done, just go ahead and fold your marks. Now you don't want to fold here if you're not going to do, if you're going to do a straight piece. You don't need to fold it there. If you're going to fold it over, then go ahead and do that now. I'm going to fold mine over, so I'm just going to score every of my score lines. And use your bone folder again just to make some crisp folds here. I'm going to go ahead and fold all of these up really quickly on all the four sides. And now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be finger pinching that mark that you made. I know you can't see mine, but you're going to be pinching it inward. And what you want to happen is you want a nice clean corner on the outside of your box. Really nice and clean. So you want to pinch that in place. Go ahead and do that on all four sides. You don't have to adhere them just yet. Just get your pinches in so that you get all those, oops, sorry, you get all those four corners nice and folded inward. And make sure that they meet so that you have an even basket. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of what it would look like now that you've done that. The next thing I did was I just got my glue gun, and you can do this with tape or wet glue. It doesn't really matter. I just came in. Hold on. This glue gun, when I put a new stick in it, it does not want to work. Hold on a minute. I probably should just use wet glue, but this isn't going to happen. Anyway, you're going to come in there, and you're going to add some glue and pinch that up, just like that. Of course, you won't leave glue showing because that looks nasty. If you're going to cover it with pattern paper, if you're using pattern paper, it'll be already decorated for you. I'm just doing it in white because I just thought it would be easiest. Go ahead and do that on all your four corners. There we go. Now that you've got all your four corners done, if you're going to fold these back, do so now. And if you're not, you still need to reach in here and you're going to adhere these flaps down on the inside. You don't want them just loose because they'll interfere with whatever you're putting in here. So just go ahead and put a little glue on those to lay them down flat. Sorry if the glare is trying to do this. I've lost so much daylight because I've had to do this. I can't tell you how many times. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and lay mine back down like that. Now, remember this was 10.5 by 10.5, so we ended up with that strip. If you want that cutoff strip, you can use that for your handle. So you just insert it there. And that's pretty much how you do it. Now, another step I should have told you ahead of time also was that if you are going to do any border punching, it's easier to do the border punching before you fold up your box. So when the paper is still flat, in this mode right here like this with the score lines, and you've cut those corners, go ahead and punch out those areas there so that you'll have them done when you fold up. Just remember that it could come upside down depending on what kind of punch you're using. So be aware of that too. Okay, so I'm going to move this aside now that you see how the box pretty much is constructed, and I'm going to show you this and give you some other ideas that I did. Okay, this one I used a Martha Stewart fence punch to do that edge. I thought that was pretty cute. And then I showed you this one. I just freehand drew a squiggly line, and then I put some small hole punch circles in there as well. And I just folded that over. And it would look really pretty once the rest of my basket was decorated. On this side, I cut the flap off altogether, and I used a doily right here on this edge, so you could do something like that. And then lastly, I know you saw my tissue paper flower tutorial, and I showed how to make this little ruffle, and that would look cute too around the basket. And imagine this in colors and patterns. It would be so cute. So anyway, that's part of the challenge, and there are many requirements this time, so please check. There's also an option of flowers or a decorative element. You can do both, but you need the same amount, either one you choose. It can be 5 or 3 and 2 or 1 and 4, however you want to do it. The decorative element needs to be a layered piece. I don't want you just to put one circle with a stamp on it, because that's not going to work. I want you to have something layered so that there's different elements going on. And then your project needs to either include a bunny or a little chick. And how you get those, I don't know. They're going to be handmade. I don't want you to use anything, a pattern. I just want you to hand cut. I hand cut this one, and it was just ovals and half circles and whatever. So get creative. That's where your creativity is going to come in, and that's what I did with this one. And then what I did for the pick part that's going to make this stand up inside of my basket, I just rolled really tightly a piece of pattern paper, you see there, for the base. You can use pipe cleaners, you can use skewers, you can use whatever you want, and essentially you're going to have the 5 items poking out of your basket. And so you will read more about that over at my scrap room. So there you go. It's a great prize. It's a fun challenge. I can't wait to see what y'all create. And congrats again to this week's winner. And sorry for the long video. It is just time consuming. Okay, bye now. Well, I thought you were done with me, but I'm back because there was something I forgot to tell you. So let me show you it really, really quickly. It's not a rocket science thing. It's just really quickly. If you want your project to be more sturdy, it's up to you. Of course, you can decide. I wanted to do chipboard, and I wanted to show you the measurements for the chipboard piece. You're going to cut this at 8.5 by 8.5, the chipboard, and you're going to score that at 2. Well, I'm going to rush now because my video is so long. Oh, hell, this isn't working. Sorry. 2 and 6.5, 6.5. 2 and 6.5. And you're going to do that on rotating it and doing 2 and 6.5 again. You're going to go ahead and cut out the corners here, like I showed you in this piece. Kiki, stop please. You're going to score the pieces, the 4 pieces, so they'll be ready. Kiki, please don't, honey. And you're going to sandwich this between your, where's that other piece? Okay, let's just pretend that this is the one that I'm going to use. You're going to go ahead and lay that on there like that and glue it in place so that your edges will be nice and so that you'll have a sturdier base if you want to have that base sturdy. And then you're going to adhere that down, and then essentially what you'll be doing is you'll take another piece of paper cut the same way and sandwich that in between. So then when you're done getting it all sandwiched together, excuse this paper, it was a trial when I was figuring out the pattern. Once you get it all figured out, then you'll fold up the piece like that. And so again, this would be sandwiched in between, so it would make the edges and the bottom much sturdier. So that's how you can do that middle piece. I'm sorry I forgot to add that in. So it's, what did we say? 8.5 by 8.5. Score at 2 and 6.5 on both sides and cut out the corners. Glue it down in place and then sandwich another piece of this on top of it. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm sorry about forgetting it. Okay, bye now.